All right, we are live.
Nice.
Wait and see if we get some people joining.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, we just got to give it a few minutes.
Yeah, there you go.
Cheers. Cheers, SS Supervisor. So tonight, Devin is. Cheers, SS Supervisor. Devin's not here tonight. He's away on training, so I have a special guest host, Paul, that bourbon guy on YouTube.
Yep.
He's going to be joining me tonight. I got a blind set up for him, and we're going to be doing some giveaways as well. So we're just going to kind of test these glasses out and get your opinion on them before we reveal what they are while we wait for people to join.
All right. Smells like bourbon.
What are you sipping on, Supervisor? They all got a great nose.
Mm-hmm.
What do you get? I don't want to influence anything, so
I'm just working on. I'll get you onto that. I want to just go around first.
I don't want to influence you, so I'm gonna let you give your notes. Drinking some tea with your dinner? Sweet tea?
I'm getting a hint of banana on the last one. Let's see.
Oh. Hey, Charles. Welcome.
What's up?
So, Charles, I got Paul with me. He's going to fill in tonight since Devin's away at his Army training for the next few weeks.
Eric just joined. Welcome.
Hi, Eric. Cheers. And I've poured him a blind. So
I do not know what are in these glasses.
Yeah, I didn't give him any hints on anything. He's just got 3 glasses. Hi, Angela.
Hey.
So I'm not going to give any notes because don't want to influence him on anything because I know what's in the glasses. But I'm interested to see his take on them.
Probably going to be very terrible at this. All I know is I'm drinking something. Getting a little cherry out of A.
So what's everybody sipping on? Let's see. Eric's got some Starlight Double Oak Rye.
Ooh, that sounds good.
You know, the only Double Oak Rye I've ever had is the Sagamore, and I love it. I love Sagamore Double Oak. I've never really had any of the Starlight, honestly. I think I've tried maybe one.
I think this has been my year for Double Oaks. Just getting a bunch of different brands.
David, that's awesome. David's wife waited in line and got him an E.H. Taylor single barrel. Great score. I love the E.H. Taylor single barrels. They're a great bottle for the price here in Ohio because we know we're not paying secondary. So that's a great get. I actually got one this week too. So that's good. It's always a good get.
It's 529.
Hi, cheers. Brian. Hey, Matt. Cheers. What are you drinking, Matt? I know you got to have something. Thanks, Major. Appreciate it.
I'll enjoy the basketball game.
That's Adam. I met him when we went down to the old Dominic pick. He was part of the pick team.
Cool.
So what are you thinking, Paul? What are you getting? Class A, B, C? What's your nosing notes?
It's almost the same. It's very hard to distinguish between the 3. And maybe just because of the proof point.
You're welcome, Matt. So to me, A and B are very similar, but C is the one that's different to me.
I would agree with that. Like I said, I was getting a little bit of a hint of an Old Forester banana note off of the C.
Oh, you got the old granddad 16-year. You got that right, Paul?
Devin has my bottle right now.
So he hasn't gotten it to you yet.
Not yet. Soon.
Again, Devin's away on training. It's not his fault. He's gone for like 3 weeks.
He's fine. I know where it is. I will be getting it soon.
I did get to try it at the Jim Beam dinner, along with the Little Book, the Booker's Reserves, and the Knob Creek 18. Those are the 4 pours they gave us for the tasting.
So the Little Book, the Infinite.
That was the Infinite.
Booker's the Reserve, which I want to get.
And I'll be straight up. The Booker's Reserve blew all the others away.
I bet
it was definitely the best of that release. All right. You ready to hit the palate?
Yep. Lower proof.
Interesting, as Devin would say.
It's also my first sip for the night, so there's that as well. Doesn't hit you hard, although I am getting a little hug on the finish.
Thank you, Adam. Yes, please hit the like button. It helps us out. We get the more likes we get, all that. So
let's see what we're doing this one.
We will be doing a giveaway tonight. We are giving away that Weller package to someone who is watching. It'll be a little later. People tend to show up a little while after starting, so we'll wait till about the middle of the show, and we'll give away that package to someone on the live stream. And we're also doing a Patreon giveaway. I would like to thank all of our Patreon subscribers. We had 2 new subscribers this week.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so we'll be giving away a sample of the Old Fitzgerald 7-year distilled by Stitzel Weller.
That's awesome.
1970 decanter. It's what it came in. So now it's in the bottle back there, but I've already poured the sample.
It's good.
Oh, you're all right. Crack the Stag sample. Great. Thank you, Brad. You're the one who pulled it from the sample box, right? You saw me at Party Source. What'd you think of B?
B, it felt to me like there was more a higher rye content out of the whole thing. Not in terms of spice, but I don't know. Hard to put my finger on it. I'm coming back to the nose.
B to me has a great finish.
The long finish.
Very long finish.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Very good mouthfeel, very long finish.
Hard for me to work out the notes for the taste. But finish, I agree. B is a long finish. C, almost nothing at the very front. Getting the flavors in the mid palate, but then it dies quick in the finish.
The 9-year store pick from Pinhook. I don't know if I haven't had that one. I've had several Pinhooks, but Pinhooks aren't bad. I think they're okay. They are Castle and Key, and I don't particularly like Castle and Key. But the Pinhooks, I think, taste a little bit different from the regular Castle and Key batching, so it has to be with their blending. But I have noticed the Pinhooks are better after they sit for a while.
Let it open up for a bit.
Yeah, they have a pretty distinct change between their fresh crack and their neck pours, and if you let it sit for a week. Thank you, Johnny Bravo. So if I were you, I would open the Pinhook, because even if you don't like it right now, you let it sit for a little bit and come back and retry it. So what are you thinking, Paul?
I'm thinking B is probably going to be my choice of the 3.
Okay.
Just a choice between second place.
Okay.
And I actually think it may be C. C is a more pleasant, easy drinker.
Okay. I think I agree with that.
Getting the caramel notes out of it.
I'm not trying to influence you. I get more baking spice on C than I do the other two. To me, I get more like the nutmegs and stuff like that.
Only in the back end. I don't get it up front for some reason. Yeah, just not up front. A is more cherry for me.
Mm.
Almost reminds me of a Four Roses.
Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yes. Although it doesn't have the floral that I expect out of a Four Roses.
Not all Four Roses are floral.
No,
it all depends on the recipe.
Yeah, I haven't tried all the recipes yet. That's good.
So, besides the single barrel, anybody else got a good score this week? What have you guys picked up? I got an E. Taylor single barrel as well as here in Ohio, but I'm wondering what people maybe in other states have seen dropping this week.
I know I was in a drop, but I told you earlier, today I had delivered to me Found North batch 10. Just came out. I was lucky enough to win the lottery to make the order on that one, so it just arrived today.
Nice. And I know you have another Found North, and I tried it at your house.
The batch 8.
But I would think I was too drunk to remember what it was like. So
well, we'll have to bring it back. We can put them up side by side. I have a sample of batch 9. I missed out. I didn't have fast fingers to order that one.
The problem with our Bourbon Club meetings is we usually have so much stuff that about halfway through, you're really not particularly tasting anything. At that point, you're just drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, that's nice. You want a Blanton's Gold store pick? I don't have a store pick. Yeah,
that is
awesome.
really good.
I have some Blanton's Gold, but I don't have a store pick, so that's very cool.
I won the last year when Ohio did their the Gold Rush.
Yeah, I got that one. They weren't picks.
There was just the regulars,
just
right?
the regular,
so I have one of those.
Oh wow, he got an Elmer T. Lee for MSRP, $50. That's
awesome
fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's a great job. That's a good one. We had that drop here about 3-4 months ago.
Yeah, it was about July timeframe, I believe.
Central Illinois got an Old Forester single barrel proof pick. You can never go wrong with those. If I turn the camera, I got 12 of them sitting on my shelf over here. I got one from every warehouse and several different floors among the warehouses.
Yeah.
So that's
great bottle.
That's fantastic. I love those for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what's your first, second, third? I got my order.
First is going to be B.
I agree. That was my first place.
Believe it or not, C is going to be my second choice.
That's my second place.
Followed by A as my third choice.
I had the exact same order.
Oh, there we go.
So Paul's got the answers on the other side of his cards. You want to flip them over, start with your third place?
In third place, we had the Lost Monarch.
Cast strength.
Cast strength.
So the Redwood Empire Lost Monarch cast strength.
Nice.
Was C.
Okay.
Was A. So it came in last place.
Number A.
Came in second place was
Redwood Empire.
Emerald Giant.
Emerald Giant. Okay. Interesting.
Yep.
Very interesting.
So second place was Emerald Giant. And so I'm guessing everybody can know what the first place was.
Yeah, it would be the Pipe Dream.
Pipe Dream Cast Strength, which I have talked about on our channel several times. Mm-hmm. I've said it's a very underrated bottle. I think it's a great, great bottle, a great pour.
This is actually the first time I've had Redwood Empire.
Is it really?
Yeah.
You've never had them before?
Never had it before.
See, now you got to try all three of the cast strengths.
Now I need to know.
There you go.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm glad you picked that because it agreed with me, but I've always thought that Pipe Dream Cast Strength is a great, great bottle for the price and very underrated. It's something I recommend a lot to people.
I'm definitely going to look for it. Good.
The Man of War That's the new yellow one with like the horse and stuff, right? That's the one they released recently. I saw those when we went down to Jim Beam. They're selling them for $200.
It's very expensive.
I don't know what the actual MSRP is.
No, that's about MSRP, believe it or not.
Is it?
So the Man of War is a Maker's 46. I believe it's cast strength, but they're packaging it to celebrate the history of the Kentucky winter. So I see it, 150.
Yeah, he said 150. John says 150.
Yeah. It's a great story behind them, and I believe proceeds are going towards charity, a local charity down there as well. So it's going for a good cause.
Yeah, I'm not a big Makers fan, so I passed on it, but it's a very cool looking bottle.
It is.
I don't know if it's any different, like the stuff inside. I don't know if it's older or anything.
No, it's just a regular Maker's 46.
Okay.
My understanding.
All right. Yeah, so there you go. That was the blind for Paul. Redwood Empire Lost Monarch Cast Strength came in last, followed by the Emerald Giant with the Pipe Dream being in first place. Have the rest of you ever tried any of the Redwood Empire Cast Strengths? What are your thoughts on them? I like them. I think I like all of them, but the Pipe Dream especially.
So what are the proof points on this?
Why don't you go grab the bottle? I don't know off the top of my head.
All right.
I think
one moment.
I think the Pipe Dream's 115, maybe. Angela loves Maker's Mark. Have you seen the new bottle? Have you seen that Man of War bottle? It's really, really cool looking. Yeah. And all three right there beside each other.
All right. So Emerald Giant. Put that there.
So last place was Lost Monarch. It is 117.2 proof.
Pipe Dream.
Second place was Emerald Giant, which is the rye. And I should say the Lost Monarch is a blend. It's a burr rye.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a blend of the bourbon and rye. The Emerald Giant is the rye whiskey, and it is at 116.4. And the winner was the Pipe Dream Cast Strength, which is the bourbon, and it's 116.8. So these were the 2023 batches.
Interesting. Emerald Giant, you're saying is rye. It doesn't taste like a rye.
It's rye. It's a straight rye.
Okay, it's the kind of rye I like, and I know it's the kind you like too.
Yeah, it's not. It's not the grassy rye.
It's not the grassy rye. That's awesome.
All right. Have I tried the Rocket Top? Yes, Eric, I have. I do like the Rocket Top and the Grizzly Beast. I think they're both pretty good. I do think for 100 proofers, they're a little pricey because I can get the cast strength for actually cheaper, but they are good.
Yeah.
Find a Screaming Titan. I've seen the Screaming Titan. I've passed on it because I saw it was a lower proof point, and I don't know. I don't think I want to pay more for a lower proof point until I try it first.
See, Joey picked up the Wild Turkey 70th anniversary.
Oh, very nice. I've got one of those. I haven't opened it yet, but I've heard really good things about it.
I've seen a lot of positive reviews on it.
Yeah, so have I. So I'm excited to open it, but I'm waiting for my next kind of get together. Yeah, I don't want to open it alone. So
it's an 8-year, so it's about 2 years older than a normal 101.
Yep. Once I do open it, I want to do a video like when Devin's back of I have the 8-year, the normal 101, and I have a 12-year.
I have one as well.
Yeah, so I want to do a blind between those three.
That'd be great. Saw someone do a comparison of the 70th against the 12-year. Very similar. It's just more oak forward on the 12-year.
I love the 12-year. The 12-year has an incredible mouthfeel. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying that 70th anniversary. The single Rickhouse came out today online. I didn't even try because every time Wild Turkey's had anything on their website, it's been a complete mess. Yeah, did it crash again? Did it usually 30 seconds in, the whole thing just goes to crap. So, have you tried the Van
Dusen?
Charles. I have not. I don't know what that is.
No idea.
Yeah, I've not heard of that one.
You'll have to tell us more.
Yeah, I'm not familiar. That's not the one with the gargoyle on it, is it?
No, it's not that one. I don't think so. Let's see, Johnny it crashed.
Yep, crash. Yeah, that's. I knew. I didn't even bother. They are in horrible need of better web team over there. They're in bad shape.
It's not so good.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Ritchie, hello.
Yeah, the Van Dusen. No, I've never heard of that.
Mm-mm.
Cheers, Richie. How are you tonight? What are you drinking? We just did a blind. I had Paul do a blind of the Redwood Empire cast drinks.
Now my wallet will be that much lighter.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the Von Payne.
Oh, it is. Van Payne is a gargoyle.
Okay,
right.
he hit
Thanks,
Van
Renee.
Dusen.
Thanks.
Okay. I knew it sounded familiar. That sounded like a gargoyle name, like a Van Dusen, like it should have something like that on it.
Or big old car from the 30s or
something like that. I'm going to go ahead and do the giveaway for the Patreons.
Okay.
So we have 4 Patreons. We did get 2 new paid Patreon members this month. Patrick and Keith joined.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have Charles and Paul, who are our 4 Patreon members. So I'm going to go ahead and spin the wheel and see who wins the sample of the Old Fitzgerald 7-year distilled by Stitzel Weller.
You're going to like it.
That was bottled in 1970. So I'm going to go ahead and
you are going to like it.
Present my screen.
Go.
All right. And we are going to go ahead and spin.
Good luck, everyone.
The winner is
Oh, hello.
Paul. Patrick's going to be upset because he said he joined just to try to keep you from winning.
All right. Patrick, I'll save a small sample for you. Although I know you've had some too.
All right. So congrats,
Cool.
Paul.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brian, for the congratulations on the new Patreon. And we always appreciate our Patreons. We appreciate all our subscribers. We're growing pretty quick. I mean,
what number are you at now?
We're at about 7. I think we're around 760. I don't know where we are at the moment. Around 760, in the 760s. But we've only been at this like 4 months. So
okay,
I think we're growing pretty quick.
That is a great growth.
And I'm hoping we hit 1,000 by.
Might hit it by the end of the year.
End of the year, yeah. Joined too late? Do you mean I know what you mean, Shane. Do you join the live stream too late?
No,
because I haven't given away the Weller yet. The Weller package that was just for the paid Patreon members.
You are here on time. Grab a drink, enjoy.
We'll be giving away Patreon. Did you join the Patreon? Oh, you must have joined.
Oh, I see.
Just today. I did not see it. If you did, I'm sorry.
Oops.
Oh, at the start of the vid. Yeah, I didn't get a notification. I kind of have my phone turned off and away, so I didn't know. I'm sorry about that. You'll be in the next giveaway, though. You'll be in the next one. We're going to do a monthly Patreon giveaway.
Right.
So you'll be in there going forward. So before I give away the Weller, I want to do a fresh crack.
Oh, we could do that?
Yeah, we're going to do a fresh crack.
Let me finish.
All right.
Snooze, you lose. No, you're just ready for the next month. That's all.
So I don't know. I've not had this before.
Oh, okay.
But one of our subscribers actually asked us to do a blind with some 1792.
Mm-hmm.
So I need one open anyway. So I'm going to open it with you here. This is a 1792 single barrel. I've not had this before. I've had the small batch, the bottom and bond, the full proof.
Have you had the sweet wheat?
I've done the sweet wheat, yes. But I've not had this or the 12-year. So we're going to go ahead and open the single barrel.
All right.
You can go ahead and do the honors.
All right. I've got the 12-year as well. If you want to try that, that's got some good oak to it. All right. Here we go. Get it in the center. Oh.
You failed on that one, Paul.
Let's try it again.
Take two.
Take two.
There we go.
All right. Go ahead.
Bill, was that you who asked for the 1792 blind? I couldn't remember who it was. I just remember someone asked for it, so I got it on our docket for our next filming session. All right, so let's go ahead. And I want to get them open before we do it.
Oh, there we go. Van Dusen, part of Redwood Empire.
Small lot series. I am not familiar with that. Thank you for that information. I know that they recently have come out with the Screaming Titan and Foggy Burl and Devil's Tower.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't tried any of those. But I've not heard of the Van Dusen.
Mm.
Oh, that's got a nice little cherry on the nose.
It's light.
It's not got much ethanol on it. I think it's less than 100 proof, though, right? Yeah, 98.6 proof. So it's not very proofy.
It's close to 100. It's not that bad.
But it does have a little bit of cherry fruitiness on the nose. A little bit of vanilla.
I'm going to say a toasted vanilla.
Yeah, kind of almost like a marshmallow.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's good. Gotta go slower this time.
I get some of that vanilla on the palate.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of like a kind of like not quite cherry, but like a little citrusy on the finish.
So it's more of a citrus fruit. I wouldn't say it's geared towards like an orange.
Mm-mm.
Maybe more almost a lime.
Mm. Oh no, something citrusy, kind of like a citric acid type on the finish, but it's vanilla in the middle of the palate. But it doesn't have too much of a mouthfeel. It's pretty thin.
It's thin. Get a little bit of that Kentucky hug, but it's a fast finish.
I'm not getting the Kentucky high. It's dying at the back of the palate to me. Yeah.
At the very top of the back of the mouth, I just get a little something and then it goes away.
But overall, it's a nice sipper. Although we drank higher proof, everything we drank was higher proof.
Mm-hmm.
Like this would be a much better opener. But it's nice on the palate. It certainly doesn't have anything astringent to it.
Oh no, it's definitely pleasing. It's not off-putting. It's definitely something you can just pour yourself, enjoy the evening.
Mm.
Or like you said, use it as an opener.
You want to try the 12-year and the sweet wheat? Honestly, I've had the sweet wheat and I wasn't impressed with it. I have not tried the 12-year. In the 1792 series, if you get a good foolproof pick, it can be really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I always find the bottled and bond is really good.
Mm.
I like the bottled and bond a lot from the 1792.
Got it.
But yeah, that's not bad. So that's the 1792 single barrel. And that was just one off the shelf. That wasn't a pick.
Yeah.
I have a pick as well, but
now I'm getting
for
the baking
purpose.
spice up front of the nose after I come back to it.
Yeah, I'll let it sit for a minute and try it.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't want to open a store pick for when we're doing the blind. I want to try to keep it more just the standard off the shelf. Because in store picks, honestly, if you don't get a good store pick, it can be worse than what comes off the shelf.
It all depends on what they thought was the best pick.
Yeah, it all depends on who's picking.
Yeah, you're victim to their palate, essentially.
Yeah. And so what I've heard, I mean, I don't know for sure, is that some of the big box stores don't really do the pick. Like they just ask they want like a single barrel. So they let someone at the distillery or whatever kind of choose the barrel and send it to them. So they're not doing the pick themselves. So I don't know. I know for me, like when we've done our barrel picks, the barrel picks I've done, I think are better than the stuff off the shelf.
I agree. I've done the same.
Yeah. So, but I know I'm there and I know my palate and the people with me.
I'll argue for when I do those picks too. It's like, no, this is the one you want. I don't care what you say. You're wrong. It's my pick.
Yeah, so that's pretty good.
That is good.
All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and get started with the giveaway for the Weller. What you have to do is put in the chat hashtag whiskey sippers, all one word. And I'm going to give you guys some time to do that, but you're going to do that and I'm going to run a giveaway. So it's going to be, you have to be present to win.
No, I'm not going to get in it.
Yeah. So hashtag whiskey sippers. Go ahead and enter now.
I got my phone, but
there you go, Matt. Yep. Right. So just put in hashtag whiskey sippers.
There you go.
In the chat. I'm going to give it some time. I'll let it run. Give people here time, people coming in a little bit of time, and then we'll run that giveaway. And I already have everything boxed up and ready to ship out tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
So whoever wins tonight can send me an email with their address, and I'll get it out to UPS tomorrow. And it is a bottle of Weller Special Reserve and 5 2-ounce samples. There's a Stag 23C.
Ooh.
Old Forester 1924.
That's good.
Elijah Craig C923.
Best one from last year.
Yep. Larceny C923. And Jack Daniels 10-year batch 3.
Awesome. Those are great selections.
So it's 5 great samples to go along with the bottle of Weller. And somebody will be winning that tonight.
All right, you're in for a treat.
Yeah. It'll be some
good
samples.
All, you get the bottle from the land of Weller.
The land of Weller, yeah. That's us in Ohio.
But those other samples are going to be killer.
You're right, Charles. Make sure you enter. You might win it.
Yeah, go for it.
But so we'll be giving that away now. We are coming, like I said, we're about 760, you're close to 770, something like that, to subscribers. When we hit 1,000, we're going to be doing another big giveaway.
Ooh,
so I'm still talking with Devin about exactly what all we're going to do, but we're probably going to do several bottles, and then because we now have super chats enabled.
Oh, that's good.
We might do a thing where we'll have some other bottles where you have to give us like a super chat, kind of like a raffle entry type thing. But so
all right,
when we get to 1,000, we're going to have.
I'll put the request in for a BTAC.
That's
I'm going to put in.
That one won't be on the giveaway.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
I only have one of those unopened.
I know.
That's being saved. But yeah, so when we hit 1,000, there's going to be another giveaway, a little bigger one than what we did for the 500.
Very cool.
So. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, I thought they were really good samples too. I mean, those were 5 bottles that I really liked, so I thought those would be a great sample. Oh, hey, Charles, thank you so much.
Go, Charles. Nice,
much appreciated. Let's go Ohio Lottery, BTAC and Pappy lineup.
No kidding.
Yes, David. So if you are not in Ohio, we'll go ahead and tell you, even though you don't get a chance to enter. This week, Ohio announced our winter lottery. Every year they give out the BTAC lineup. It's a lottery entry to get a bottle. And so you get to enter, and winners get the bottle at MSRP. Look, and it's the entire.
I'm in there. I don't think you can see that too well.
No, it's a glare.
I know.
But it's the entire BTAC lineup and the entire Pappy lineup. So you get to enter and enter for each bottle, and hopefully we win. Last year, my brother-in-law won a George T. Stag. That's why I have one up here.
Yeah,
I think you were here when we opened that, Paul. Right?
Yeah, I was. That's a great bottle.
There's not much left on it, but
no, that's some bottle.
Yeah, that was a big celebration. He won that one, and we got that and drank a lot of it that night.
Yeah, that's where he found your couch.
Yeah, that's where you didn't make it out of the house. Yeah.
I did not make it out of the house that night. No.
So, yeah, hopefully win another one. Somebody in the group wins one.
Yeah,
this year would be nice.
That'd be great. That'd be great. Otherwise, there is the Facebook group of everyone who is losers on the Ohio Lottery group. I'm a member.
Yeah, there is a Facebook group, Ohio Lottery Losers, which is most people. I swear. It's funny to see the same people win over and over.
Well, I can't say too much because I won the Blanton's gold last year.
Yeah.
That was fine. I didn't win any of the others that were coming out, but at least I got to the single barrel drop last year, picked up some great bottles. I actually got the Weller 12 year during that single barrel release. So that was helping.
Oh, that was the weekend after. It's the weekend before Christmas.
Weekend before Christmas,
they did,
right.
They did the. Oh, no, the single barrel, you're right, was the Yeah, they did a single barrels and CYPBs, right?
They did
CYPBs,
right.
And I got the CYPB.
I got the single barrel out of that one. And then the bonus round, I just missed an Old Fitz.
Okay, I got the Old Fitz
in the bonus round. I couldn't get the Old Fitz, but I got a Weller 12 year out of that one.
If you're just joining, enter hashtag Whiskey Sippers. We're going to be drawing the winner for the Weller giveaway soon. So Weller Special Reserve and 5 really nice samples. So if you're just joining and you haven't put in the chat yet, just put hashtag Whiskey Sippers. But yeah, so what Paul's talking about is we have something in Ohio called Single Barrel Saturday, which is a Saturday earlier in December, where they drop usually one really special bottle. Like last year, they had some CYPBs and Weller CYPBs and Weller single barrels, along with a whole bunch of barrel picks, like Four Roses barrel picks, Knob Creek barrel picks. They had Willet purple tops,
right,
stuff like that.
So had Nulu single barrels as well.
They had a bunch of the kind of like Nulus, Horse Soldiers, stuff like that. Because in Ohio, stores can't do picks like in other states.
Yeah.
The only way to get a pick in Ohio is for the state to do it. It's called an OHLQ pick. And they hold a lot of them till that special Saturday in December.
Government controlled.
Yeah.
But the bonus is we can buy it at a single price no matter what
Bad
store
Bourbon.
You go to. So any store you go to, you know that the price is going to be the same for the same bottle.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got state control in Ohio.
We have state control. It sucks for the picks sometimes, but it's good for the price.
Right. So then the week before Christmas, they had an additional drop.
That was a bonus.
Where they dropped Old Fitzgerald, the Russell's Reserve Rick House. What else? The Weller Full Proofs, Weller 12s. They had a bunch of those. Old Fitzgerald and the Parker's Heritage.
Yeah.
It was all on one day. It was like a surprise drop. They sent out an email to people who are registered and said, hey, we're having a drop at 9 a.m. Whatever.
I was lucky. I was working from home
3
that day.
3 p.m. Maybe.
I was working from home that day. So I got out to the store that was nearest to me, and you got there. Now they did the right thing. Is as soon as you got there, you got a ticket number that
your place in line
reserves your place in line
placeholder. Which
then it's okay. Now that you got your number, come back in about 2 hours, and then we'll go through and allow you to pick what you want. Hey, why are you doing that? Perfect. Thank you.
All right. If you're just now joining, we are doing a Weller Special Reserve giveaway along with some really nice samples. Just type in hashtag Whiskey Sippers in the chat, and I'll be doing that giveaway here in about 3 minutes. Last chance to enter if you haven't already.
Cheers to you, Bad Axe Bourbon.
I've watched some of your videos, Bad Axe Bourbon. It's he does like comparisons, and he'll do like a blind 2 bottles, and like the bottle that loses, he'll chop with an axe or something.
Nice.
It's pretty funny.
All right, I gotta watch that now. That's awesome.
Yeah, so this is pretty good.
Yeah,
the single barrel is not bad. It's the first time I've had it.
Yep. Sorry. If you want to try the 12, I'll bring the 12 next time we have I can go to our gathering.
Yeah, I might want to borrow that for the video.
You got it.
So I was going to just blind it without the 12, but I'll borrow it from you, and we'll put it in the video.
You got it. That's what I do. I gave you the 20.
He let us. The
Blade and Blow.
The Blade and Blow 22-year review we did was Paul's bottle.
I agree. The price was way too much.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad drink.
The drink was great.
Not worth the
longest finish I have ever experienced in any bourbon. Well, okay.
It had a good finish. I don't know if I'd say the longest I've ever.
Okay, then I challenge you. I challenge you to let me know what is the longest finish.
William Heaven Hill 17.
I've never had that.
Oh, well.
So, in my experience, to me so far, Blade and Bow 22-year. Too expensive, yes. Longest finish for me, that was true.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good bottle though, but it's just hard to go with that price when you start talking 500 plus for a bottle.
I cannot argue that. Yeah. That's fair. Totally fair.
I start squirming when I hit like 150.
Yeah.
So
All right, we got some more entries for whiskey sippers.
Yep.
That's good.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and
more.
You came in just in time, Eddie.
Thanks, Eddie.
Because I am about to do the giveaway for the Weller. Do this share. Okay. And we are ready to go.
Cool. Good luck, everybody. 25 entries.
All right, here we go.
Oh, watch out.
And the winner is...
Come on. Oh,
Cool Dude 53.
Nice. Congratulations.
There you go.
You're in for a great treat.
So, congratulations, Cool Dude 53.
Oh, Badax, you just subbed. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for subbing. Greatly appreciated. I think I was already subbed to your channel. If not, I'll go check, but I'm pretty sure I have because I get you coming up in my feed.
You know, you might need a bigger box, a bigger bar. Yeah. Nice.
So, Cool Dude, are you present? Let's make sure he's present.
All right, come on.
But let me know you're here so I can make sure I get your address. This is actually a redraw because the person who won before never got in contact with me.
You're right. Yeah.
That's why I wanted to make sure I did it to somebody who was here and live.
Yeah. So you must be present to
win. So, Cool Dude. Go ahead and put in the comments if you're here. Oh. We'll give him a few minutes here. But if not, I'm going to redraw because I want to make sure I got somebody who's here.
We need a winner.
Yeah.
This is going to somebody, one way or another. Four, three. Hillbilly's counting down. He wants. He wants that.
He's
package.
Like redraw.
He wants the package. Yeah, that's it. All right. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Here. This is an awesome package. I don't blame you.
I didn't miss it. I didn't let me scroll back. Did anybody see Cool Dude comment maybe?
Nah, that was right about there. I did not see him. Come on, Cool Dude. Shout out.
All right, I'll tell you what. It is 6:43. At 6:45, I'm going to redraw. So, Cool Dude, if you are watching, please respond here. I'd love to send you this package, but I don't want to be in another situation where I'm holding on to it.
Yeah,
he might be gone. I think you might be right, Johnny.
Possible.
I'm gonna pop in and do that and leave. You got to be present when the drawing happens, so I can get your address. Like I said, I've been holding on to this package for about 3-4 weeks now because the guy kept reaching out, and he just wouldn't.
Yeah,
he just wouldn't respond.
No kidding. All right, one more minute. I say rerun it.
I'll give him to 6:45.
All right, 6:45. Yeah. You're being generous.
Yeah. So, has anybody got any of the new releases that have come out recently, like the big releases, like the Four Roses limited edition, or
post up if you got it.
Yeah, that's what I'm interested in. I haven't heard anybody talk about it yet. Well, nobody that I know personally. Devin.
Oh, dude, cheers. I got your spot. Yeah. Cheers.
So Devin's joining us from Army training, sir. I don't know if anybody else will get that reference.
The sweetest mouthed army in the world. Yes.
But so has anybody tried that Four Roses limited edition for this year? If anybody's had,
all right, Miss Lori's got the 70th anniversary wild turkey. That's awesome.
You know what? Yeah, very nice
to show up here in Ohio.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to drop here too. I did pick one up when we were in Kentucky a few weeks ago.
Right, I saw that.
I'm waiting to open it till I got people over. But I want to get a backup. I definitely want to get it back up. So I'm waiting for it to show up here.
Definitely. Now, I think the one that I've seen that is an interesting challenge for Wild Turkey was the 70th anniversary versus a Japanese release 8-year 101.
Andrew, that's a big one.
Ooh,
that's huge. Congratulations to you.
Nice.
Very nice. Congratulations.
Nice. I did not get that email. So congratulations. I entered in for the same lottery.
Well, yeah, I entered the lottery too. I didn't win.
Wow.
I got the loser email from the distillery and stuff. So.
I didn't even get the loser email. I got nothing.
Email. Yeah.
They don't know I exist.
But congratulations. Wow. That's a great win. I'm happy for you.
That is awesome. Great. You have to give us some notes on it.
Definitely let us know what you think about that.
Mm-hmm.
I know Devin has the last year's.
Right.
And it's great, man. I love it. It's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. I only have the regular single.
I've got the cast strength from this year, and it's really good too.
That's good.
Yeah, the cast strength's really good.
Nice.
That's a dude. Dude won and wasn't here. I said you need to be present.
Yep.
Because I don't want to get stuck holding a box because somebody never comes back. So,
time to draw again.
Time to draw again. Okay, we're going to run this again. So let me do this.
All right. Everyone is still in it.
Draw again.
Here,
very
congratulations. Nice.
All right.
To go. Ready to go.
So I'm going to send you the email address to send us your address, and I will get this off and UPS to you.
All right. Congratulations.
So there you go. Congratulations, JD. I think it's a great prize. I think it's a really good sample. I mean,
it is a great
Weller Special Reserve is a really nice,
it's good.
Really nice sipper pour. If I don't know where you live or if it's something that you can get normally. If not, then it'll be a really nice sipper pour for you to have and put up on your bar.
Mm-hmm.
But the samples are great.
Oh,
they're really great samples.
Selections are fabulous.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree. Totally agree.
So congratulations. Send me that email and I will get that off to you.
All right.
Should have it in about, I don't know, however long it takes UPS to deliver where you're at. Right?
That's true. That's true. Yep. Good. Awesome.
So before we go, let's have one more pour, Paul.
All right. What do you want to do?
Whenever I have a guest over, I like them to pick the last pour. So look around and see what you want to try.
That. All right.
You're welcome, JD. You're welcome. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you're a subscriber. If not, go subscribe, hit that like button. And like I said earlier, when we do hit our 1,000, we're going to do a bigger giveaway. So, we'll be doing other stuff in the future. For our paid Patreons, we do a monthly giveaway. Paul won it this month. Charles won it last month. We do have four Patreons now, so that community is growing as well.
Wow,
I know I have a lot of stuff.
I know you got whatever you want. Well, so do I. But
I think I should do a video. I think I want to do a video, like a short one of just like my bar.
Yeah,
like my speakeasy.
That would be a good one.
And just kind of go around, and it's not very big for people who have been here. Those of you who have it, it's not huge, but I've tried to maximize my space. I got a lot of bottle space.
Yeah.
And I think maybe like I should do one and have Devin do one and cut them together.
That would be a great.
No, Devin, we're not drinking Frankenstein. Angela wants a bar tour.
I am not going into the barrel. Okay.
Well, I'll have to do that, Angela. It's something I've been thinking about. I think I'll definitely do one and make Devin do one, and I'll splice them together, and we'll have our separate bars.
I want to call that thing over there the barrel of shame. Okay.
The barrel of shame. No, there's still some good pours in there.
Well,
there's some good pours.
There's some good pours, but I think you need a barrel of shame.
You need a barrel of shame.
Okay. And you have a barrel you can do that in.
Well, I have a second barrel. Yeah,
you have a second barrel.
Jack Daniels
Jack
barrel.
Daniels,
yeah.
right?
I need to turn that into a cabinet. I think I'm gonna put it right out there in the entryway.
Would be perfect. All right. So I'm gonna go.
Yeah, he's gonna get up and go look. Get up and go look. But yeah, so when we hit 1,000, we're gonna have a bigger giveaway. We got a lot of stuff planned. We've got stuff planned for like end of the year. We're gonna do whiskey of the year. There's just a lot of stuff in the works. We've got some distilleries we've talked to. If you watched our videos, you saw we went out to Lake Erie Distillery and we talked with the master distiller and we got to see their distillation running. And We did their samples. We've talked to some other distilleries as well. We can get behind the scenes with. So there's a lot going on.
All right.
All right.
What I have is something I just won, and that is Russell's 15.
Thank you, Micah. We do a lot of hunting, so I think he may have just picked the whiskey of the year.
That is a whiskey of
to
the
do
year.
a pour of. Grab a couple of fresh blends. I'm not going to pour this in a Glen that's been used.
One for you, one for me. Figure if you're gonna finish strong.
Finish strong. Go out on a high note.
Yep,
as they say.
It's gonna make my bowling games that much better.
That's right. You'll be throwing everything in the gutter.
Cheers.
Skål. Oh man, the nose on that. It's
wow.
Absolutely incredible. Oh wow.
Dark fruits, leather.
I get like that dark, like Zerdo cherry and the brown sugar. Oh, you missed it, David. It's so good. I really got lucky on it. My mother-in-law, we were out of town. My mother-in-law she was watching. We told her. So we have the worst luck when Ohio's going to do a drop. If we're on a trip, like one of our trips to Kentucky or wherever we're going, that's when it's going to be. It's when we're not in town.
Same with me.
Yeah.
I missed the Russell's 13 release.
Okay.
When it came to Ohio, I missed the Russell's 15 release. That when it came to Ohio. Fortunately, I just now got it.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for that to show up. But
I figured it was going to drop. So I told my mother-in-law, please be on the watch out for this email. Watch the website. It's going to drop. I know it's going to drop Saturday morning, and it did. And she was prepared, and she went and got in line, and she got one for me.
She's the best.
So, yeah. So I managed to get one, even though I wasn't here. I'm very, very thankful because it is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. She helped me on a 1924 too.
Yeah, she did, didn't she? Yeah. I think like there's several times she's gotten bottles that I've given to people in the group or had them, buy.
Yeah, I was standing in line with her for when Jimmy was in town, or no, when oh come on,
Freddie
was in town. Yeah, Freddie Johnson.
But that better up her salary, right?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, this is so good. This is just
triple her salary. That's what I'm saying.
It's so good. It's so hard to describe the mouthfeel in this and the finish.
It's so rich and so complex.
And it's dark. It's so dark and sweet.
One sip is like good enough for many, many, many minutes of contemplation.
Bad Axe, you're absolutely right. Caramelized brown sugar, the cherry. It's that Luxardo. It's not that like bright, like a bright, like
it's not
maraschino cherry. That's like that dark
Luxardo
cherry. It's so good.
Nothing artificial. I hate artificial cherry, by the way.
JD, email sent. Awesome. I'll be looking at it after I close things down here. And I get that off probably tomorrow. I expect to get it off tomorrow to you in the mail. So I'll email you the information once I get it mailed. Local liquor store to me.
15 to pour is not bad for a Russell's 15. That is not bad.
Yeah, 15 a pour is not bad, really. It's
that
not.
Is a
I've
good
seen
price.
A lot more.
I have too.
Yeah. So that's not a bad price. Because a lot of times you see more than that for bottles that are less expensive.
They've at least, if triple the price almost.
Yeah. Yeah, that is fantastic. Wow. That is such a good bottle. That's the kind of bottle where you're just going to be. I know what is going to happen. It's going to get to here. I'm just not going to drink anymore because it'll be gone. It's going to stay there for a long time.
No, you got your backup. You're fine.
I do.
You're fine. You're fine. Yeah. I don't.
Charles wants to know if that's a half ounce or 1 ounce pour, Joey.
It's a pour that's almost gone, is all I'm saying. It's fantastic.
The bad part of this is you could literally sit down and you could probably drink this bottle in almost a night because it's so good. And even though it's
Yeah,
a higher proof, it just does not drink higher proof.
does not drink the proof at all.
Coats your mouth so well, it just goes down so easy. It's like having a sipper, but it's a higher proof bourbon.
A slow sipper.
A slow sipper, yeah.
Slow sipper. The notes are so complex. You just want to sit back, let it unfold unto itself.
Yeah.
Because that mid palate, if you just let it sit there and linger for a
and
while.
the finish
goes on
just hangs around
that's
for
good.
a long time.
That's really good.
Very nice.
I agree.
We got drinking a Stag 23C. I like all the stags personally. I know you're not a big stag guy. I like all the stags. 23C is not my favorite.
Some of the older ones.
Yeah, you need to try the 15.
Okay. My point is, I got an issue with artificial cherry, medicinal cherry situations. That's just me.
Is the one you like the most, Devin? So Devin's got to go.
That's it.
All right, Devin.
Thanks,
try to
Devin.
get some sleep before they make you like crawl through the mud and shoot at stuff. So
no, go shoot. Don't worry, just shoot. I don't care. Just shoot. But yeah, the medicinal cherry thing just gets to me just because I had too much medicine as a kid that was always cherry flavored, and that just gives me just a bad omen thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's some older ones that don't give me that nope,
I love Stag. I love Stag. I'll tell you what. One more.
Now George C. Stag is great.
Yeah, George C. doesn't have that cherry on it.
Doesn't have it at all. No,
that's like leather and tobacco and brown sugars and the sweet oak.
I'm all over that.
Yeah,
I'm all over that. Yep, the whiskey you like.
Grab two more.
All right, two more.
And we'll do one more pour before we end this. And we'll try one of those older stags. This is the favorite stag I have. This is batch 15, a stag. It's when it was still junior.
All right. Before it grew up. Nice.
All right. Okay. And this was acquired by my wife, so when Stag dropped, we go out like 2 a.m. in Ohio. If you don't know, when a big bottle like a Stag drops, you just got to get out early. We got a Stag video where me and Devin went out early and tried to get one. We struck out. But last year we went, and I went to one place about 2 a.m. and waited in line. And then my wife went out a little bit later and went to a different store. And I ended up getting the 22B. And for some reason, Ohio had some stuff in their warehouse, like older drops. And she ended up getting the 15. So this is my oldest stag, and it is my favorite.
Nice. I am not getting the cherry out of this. Interesting.
California ruins everything.
Okay, I've been to California. I know what you're talking about. I get it.
I have not. I've avoided it on purpose, honestly.
I was there last year, so I flew out for a conference. I drove Pacific Coast Highway, did some hunting in Santa Barbara, came up with an old Jim Beam single barrel for like $30.
Is that where you got that old Fitz? Was in California?
Old Fitz, the Old Fitz 17 that I picked up was in Monterey. So I picked that up there. That's almost gone. That was a great bottle.
That's got a great nose. So I don't get cherry on that nose.
No, I no cherry on the nose at all.
I get brown sugar.
Yep.
Some leather, a little bit of dusty leather.
I agree.
So this one's a little bit different than some of the other stags. What's 131.1 on this one? So 131.1 proof.
I'm not getting any ethanol on it either.
No, it's not. It doesn't have the nose of a 130 proof for sure.
Right.
It doesn't drink like it either, but you haven't had a sip yet.
All right.
Well, come to Ohio. I love it here. I love Ohio.
Trust me. Land of Weller. Come on over.
I grew up in Florida, so I went from Florida to Ohio. So from Florida man to Ohio man, it's not that much of a difference. We're crazy both places.
Born and raised in Ohio.
Yeah.
That's me. All right.
Switching over to Elmer T. Elmer T is a nice pour. I wouldn't go backwards though from Stag to Elmer T. It's gonna be like drinking water.
That's
hard. Have like 120 something to like what 84 proof or 90, whatever.
You might want to get some water and reset your palate and everything else, or get some crackers. Oh, that's nice.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's like there's a little bit of plum in there. Oak.
Definitely oak.
Leather. Like dusty leather.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like that right there on the finish. It's like that leathery, long finish.
I don't get the cherry that I've had with the recent releases, which is great. So this is a win for me.
Yeah. Good luck bowling.
Oh, thank you. Great. Cool. See if I can get another 600.
Yeah, hold on. There you go. I think my highest bowling score ever was like a 160.
All right.
Or something like that.
So I've had 2 300 games. I've had 1 800 series. Now, the 300 game is quite some time ago, but I've been usually about a 200 average, low 200 average.
That's still better than I've ever bowled.
Wow.
What part of Ohio? So we're in Northeast Ohio.
So yeah, Akron, Cleveland, Youngstown area, essentially.
Renee says it's her least favorite stack. She likes the cherry.
Oh, okay.
The 18's her favorite, which has a strong cherry on it.
Again, whatever bourbon you like.
Yeah, whatever. The best bourbon or whiskey
is the one
you like the most.
Yeah. Whereas my tag would be for the bourbon guy. You heard it from
Bad Axe. Thank you for joining. Greatly appreciate it. Go check out Bad Axe Bourbon if you haven't.
Oh, that's
people
good.
Watching. He's got a great channel. Very entertaining.
I'm signing up for that one.
Did we already do the drawing? Yes, Patrick, we did. You didn't win anything. I know that's Patrick Sankey. So
yeah, I know. Sorry, Patrick. You lost.
Not only did you not win, Patrick, but your ploy.
I won.
Yeah, of joining Patreon, Paul won it. Yeah, but this is my favorite stag.
I can see that.
And I think it's closer to George T.
Yeah, it is.
Than it is to the other stag like juniors or
I love George
stags,
T.
whatever you want to call.
This is very close to it. I agree.
Yeah.
Heavy on the oak and leather.
Very good. All right. Well, thank you everyone who joined tonight. All of our subscribers are greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching our videos and liking them. And thank you to our Patreon subscribers and everybody who's come along. And as we continue to grow. Brown suck.
No.
Listen.
Look.
Listen.
No.
Not
anymore.
No.
Not anymore.
The Browns do suck. They still suck. They've sucked for
they're sucking less.
30 years.
They're sucking less.
Now that Watson's gone.
So they're sucking less. And
I'm a Browns fan, but the Browns suck.
The offensive calls are no longer being made by Stefanski.
It's not going to matter. They're going to be like a 2-win team. They're awful. Anyway, thank you, everybody. We appreciate all the subscribers. We like everybody who's helped us along this journey as we continue to grow. We're on the road to 1,000. We're actually about.
You're going to get there.
Yeah, we're only about 600 watch hours away from the 4,000, and like about 250, 300, something like that.
Tell your friends to get on this channel, man.
We'll be at 1,000, I think, by the end of the year. Yeah. So we're growing well. I appreciate everybody. I love the comments. I try to interact with all the comments that people leave, and we get some great comments. We've got a really nice community. On this latest video we dropped Monday with our 5 best for the band, we had a lot of people come in saying their picks. I love hearing it. And a lot of them are the same. A lot of them agreed with us or agreed with each other. There's certain bottles that are just like universal. And it's great to see that. I really like it.
I also say from that pick and the bangs and everything else, I agree with the Knob Creek and everything else, but it's not always available here in Ohio.
But you can find the single barrels, not the picks, but the single barrel select.
Even single barrels. I'll show you some stores.
Well, it may not be in every store, but
not every store.
You can find it. You can find it.
There. Yes, you can look.
And I'm in Kentucky a lot, and I can get
Kentucky. It's always there.
So,
it's always there.
But it's just hard to beat a Knob Creek.
No, you
pick.
cannot.
It's hard to beat a Knob Creek single barrel. It's so good. It is so good.
Value is absolutely banging.
Anyway, thank you everyone again, and we're trying to set up to stream every Thursday. I want to do a normal 6 to 7 Thursday stream so we can try to build an audience and you'll know when it's
Yep.
going to be instead of jumping around. And I really appreciate everyone. And we will see you in the future. And remember, the best bourbon or whiskey
Is the one you like
the most.
or the most.
The most. See you guys.